Good morning, my love tribe. This is Tracy with T.R.'s Tarot Talk 1111. I had an issue last night with a storm that we had. We got another one coming this weekend. And because we've got the cheapest internet, every time we have a storm, it's cable actually. I've got the cable internet. When the cable goes out, my internet goes out. So I didn't get to do the daily vibe for today, which is Thursday, January 17th, 2019. I put a timer on this because I want you guys to get your daily vibe. I'm trying to never miss a day. I know that, life happens, shit happens. I may not always be able to keep that commitment, but by golly, I'm going to do the best I can to try. So we're going to try to get this reading in a 15-minute video. Then we'll do the daily love vibe in a 15-minute video. And then I'm probably going to do tomorrow's dailies and finish. I wanted to tell you guys, I started a pick a card reading. And the energies were off the chart. I mean, off the chart. I was getting so many messages. There was no way I could keep that video small enough to make it one video with timestamps. So once again, I had to separate it into 3 separate videos. I really didn't want to do that, but it would have been a week uploading it. So if you're interested in the pick a card readings, keep an eye out for them. My dailies are more important. They're going to get uploaded first. But then I'm going to finish the pick a card reading, so keep your eye out for them. All right? Also, if you are new to my channel, I do a daily vibe, which is generally supposed to be just like your horoscope, the daily, what kind of energies are you under. I do morning, afternoon, evening, the overall energy and the underlying energy. And then we get some advice from Spirit. Okay, so let's get this ball rolling. Thank you for being here. If you aren't subscribed, please hit the subscribe and like button if this resonates with you. Know that this is a general reading for the general collective, so it will not resonate with everybody. If it doesn't feel right to you, please don't be afraid to click off and go see other readers. I recommend Rich Lop, sorry, not Richard. Rich Lop. Okay, so let's get going. Your overall energy today. This is a beautiful card, guys. We've got 2 waters showing. I only looked at the top and bottom. But you've got the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is on your head today. Right above your head. For some of you, this literally is union with... Well, it's a happy, contented family life or happy relationship. It's getting, the best of the best when it comes to love and romance. It can also be your emotional and material needs are being met at this time. It could be that your relationships are very trustworthy and expanding and growing. It's peace and harmony and joy. It's just a really, really, really nice card to have over your head. So today, my friends, we do not have an umbrella. We have a rainbow right over our heads. So let's look at the energies and find out why is this rainbow here. So in the morning, we have the 5 of Earth in reverse. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. If this were to be in the upright position, it's all about fears surrounding money. It's also wisdom to accept help from others. Sometimes the 5th is the card right before 6, which is reciprocity. 5 sometimes to me means help from others. And then when you get to 6, you help each other equally. It can also be uncertain money and finances. 5s are all about transitions. It's all about change. It's all about something happening to make something morph into something else. Okay, 5s are your transition. It would be like hump day. But in the reverse, I feel like the reason why you've got the 10 of Cups looming over your head so beautifully is because perhaps things are coming out of a bad situation. You're coming out of that transitional phase. You've recognized what you need to do in order to move forward from the 5 of Pentacles. It's like an awakening, like, you know, perhaps you were fearful of your money, finances, and stuff going on in the material world, so you've been fretting about something. But you don't have to fret anymore because you're coming out of that energy. So let's see where you're headed. Ooh, we have the 8 of Air in reverse. 8 of Swords, guys, that's feeling mentally trapped. In the upright position, this is truly an illusion that appears only in your mind about being stuck or trapped. This is not a physical trapped. This is not a contractual trapped. This is you overthinking, overworking a problem and stuck in your head and possibly facing choices. I don't see a choice card here, but a lot of times the 8 of Air comes up when you're facing a choice because you're blinded. You feel like you can't make up your mind, or you can't choose, or you can't co-create. I'm hearing some of you were having a hard time co-creating your reality. And in the reverse, this is good stuff, guys. You got the 10 of Water over your head. You've got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. You're coming out of that lack mentality. Being out in the cold, feeling like you're not loved, all of those feelings that come with the 5 of Pentacles. You're coming out of that. And why? Because you finally realized that you are not stuck. All you had to do was manifest a door, guys. Your happy, happy, joy, joy, the greatest emotional joy you can have in your life is hanging right over your head. And you finally, I feel like some of you have created that door we've been talking about. Okay, so you're coming out of your head and you've made a realization. You are no longer feeling stuck. You might even be feeling determined. Okay, you might have had truth or clarity. Let's see what the next card is. This is morning, this is afternoon. So in the morning, you're feeling a little left out in the cold. You kind of feel, maybe you woke up and found out that your checking account was about to overdraft and you were waiting for a check and it didn't show up. And then, boom, in the afternoon, you know, and you're kind of in this energy of, what am I going to do? How am I going to pay my rent? How am I going to take care of this? How am I going to take care of that? And you're all up in your head. And then that energy just flips around for you. And look at that. Woo, woo, woo. I try not to make my dailies about romance because I do a specific love vibe for romance. But this kind of has a little bit of a love, romance, or partnership kind of feeling. Doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be. You will know. You will know exactly what area of your life this falls in. And it could be in both. Could be in finances and in romance. Because you've got 3 cup cards here out of 5. That's pretty profound. Okay, so this is the 2 of Water, a relationship that continues to grow closer. It can be offering forgiveness to another party. It's a positive resolution of conflict. It's when 2 people just, their cups are equal. You know, it's I'm bringing you my cup and you're bringing me yours. It's alchemy. It's alchemy. But it's union, guys. For some of you, this is union. I mean, not like the union, but this is coming together in a group project or a partnership. It's a shared and common interest that has to do with emotions. Could be with family. But this is a beautiful card. This could be soulmate energy too. 2 of Water could be soulmates. Perhaps you've been, you know, involved in a soulmate connection. And up till now, you felt like nobody was getting a hold of you, or you were out in the cold. Or perhaps you felt like There was absolutely no way that this was ever going to happen. And then boom, in the evening, you get a call or you get a text or you get a commitment. You get something. And if it is to do with finances, then, you know, you're going to get reciprocity. You're going to connect in the right way with the right person to financially bring you to the stability that you were fretting over and worried about. So that's beautiful. Morning, afternoon, evening looks beautiful, guys. And then you've got the Queen of Cups capping your evening off, guys. If any of you masculines are out there watching, you might just end your day with a conversation with your queen. For others of you, this is also, see, you've got a relationship that continues to grow closer. And then this one says, relationship develops to a new level. Trust your intuition, care for yourself first, and others will automatically be cared for in the wake. So yeah, I mean, we have to love ourselves first. That Ace of Cups is all about loving ourselves. Taking care of our own needs, making sure we've got air, we've got food, we've got water. We have to learn, especially if you're a water sign, because water sign is all over this reading. We also have earth and air. No fire. No fire today, guys. Sorry. For some of you. There's no fire today for most of you. Okay, so this is really good. We're trying to keep it to 15 minutes. So I'm going to do your angel and universal advice from Spirit. Your first one is play. It says, beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and light and heightened energy. So, yeah, some of you might be, I'm really hearing some of you got laid off and you're waiting for your unemployment. Others of you, you've just been really burdened lately, and this beautiful energy comes in and you're like, I'm going to take advantage of it. I'm just not going to go into work today. Maybe that's why in the morning you're fretting and worrying about finances because you decided to blow off the day. And then in the afternoon, you're all cut up in your head about, you know, why did I do this? I thought things were going in a different direction, you know, and you're all stuck in your thoughts. And then in the evening, everything just unfolds in a beautiful, playful, loving way. Let's see what's next. Planting seeds. Seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. Yeah. I kind of feel like some of you guys, the only reason why you're not so like in your head or in your worry spot in the evening is because something gave you a revelation, something, maybe staying home and clearing your mind, I don't know, but something gave you revelation. It could be a partnership, you know, something that happened and you're just like, boom. But I feel like for some of you, it's old energy, like, see, these seeds were planted. They're all, well, I'm getting two. Well, I'm getting many, but two for sure. One, I feel like you've already planted these seeds, and this is what you're bringing into fruition. The 10 of Cups, the 2 of Cups, and the Queen of Water. Okay, so for some of you, this is your just rewards. This is what you've worked hard for. This is where you have done your planning. Perhaps that's why you were so up in your head, because you were so hard trying to manifest this love or relationship or partnership into your life, and it just didn't seem like it was happening, and now it is. And because you've got a little fertile soil to work with, some of you now will be planting your seeds. You'll be like, yeah, okay, this is what I want. I want the 10 of Water, 10 of Cups. I want my wish fulfillment. I want I want it all, and I want it now. Anyhow, and then you get an offer, you get a joining, you get promise here. And then you've got the Queen of Water. She's tender-hearted, empathic, patient, loving. You know, it doesn't have to be feminine. It could be masculine energy, but it's just so beautiful and loving and nurturing and grounded. And mystical and intuitive, and it's just good stuff. So plant your seeds. If you feel like the soil is fertile, please plant your seeds. The time is now. Okay? Last one. Give without expectation. Yeah, because see, you've got this Two of Cups here. You have to give too. I mean, somebody's just not going to bring you their cup and say, well, you can hold on to yours for another day. No, this is reciprocity. This is a joining. This is a group endeavor, or two people joining together in an endeavor, and it could possibly be romance. I mean, romance is all over this spread. So it looks good, guys. Get out of your fear and your lack and feeling. I feel like some of you were waiting to hear from somebody, and it was bugging you. You didn't hear from them, and it put you in a spot of worrying and fretting in your head, like, oh my God, I put myself out there all vulnerable like, and now they've ghosted me. I haven't heard from them. And then in the evening, it's going to get so much better, guys. It really is. The potentials here are wondrous. So give without expectation. I'm going to... Oh, I cannot. Never mind. I've got to get my romance cards and bring them back upstairs. All right, guys, this is your reading for the day. I was going to toss a romance card, but stick around because I'm going to do the love vibe next, okay? With love and light, enjoy your day and relish this beautiful, loving union that might be on the horizon for you. Okay? Relationships will develop to a new and higher level. Okay? Love and light, guys.